It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
The NBA season is in high gear, and we are so glad to have you here with us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. My companions are Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Chicago Bulls. Looking at the last game for the Bulls, it was a win against Indiana. They've been an absolute juggernaut, still undefeated on the season. Truly amazing. They've played extraordinary basketball night in, night out. And with a little bit of time here before tip-off, I'll kick off a topic. Defense, as we know, a key to winning basketball. Kenny, talk about the hallmarks of a great defensive team.
Well, first there has to be an anchor in the back. You can start with containing the basketball and denying those open lanes because you know if they try to get to the rim, the anchor is back there. And after that, it's all about getting your hands up and making sure you contest every single shot.
And your anchor has to be a great communicator. He has to talk, help his teammates, make those extra plays like, hey, move, slide your feet, Ernie, pass the ball, give it back to Kenny. Hey, watch out, he's cutting through.
Oh, you got me moving.
Ernie.
You got me moving.
Communication's the big key, Ernie.
You see, he was the anchor, and I started
moving.
moving.
Hands up, Kenny. Slide down. Yeah, rotate. Oh, yeah, get the three.
See? Mm-hmm. Yeah. As soon as he started talking, I just went. It just, man.
Two great defenders right there. Kevin Harlan, take it away.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. This their first look at this year's Washington squad. The previous season series split right down the middle. These teams were quite evenly matched.
And two teams at vastly
changes. Gibson comes in for Pau Gasol, and Smith subbed in for Aaron Brooks. The Wizards making a switch here. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Wall. He's out there with Otto Porter Jr. Oubre out there with Henry Sims.
Now we've got a moment to see how the Bulls are doing rank-wise in the NBA. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also #1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
Mirza Teletovic is checked in for John Wall.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Butler. He's putting up about 17 points and 4 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
Porter against Butler. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Smith kicks to Gibson. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
The Wizards have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. They set the pick. Here's Oubre. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
That's the guy you want to send to the line, Kevin.
For Chicago, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. And the first one at the line is good.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. Here's Oubre, and too long on the shot.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Move the ball. Stick it to much.
Smith inside, guarded by Porter. Smith, no good.
And already we've got a very lopsided edge on the boards for them.
Yeah, +5. As you mentioned, that didn't take very long, did it?
And again, Washington, no good. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against Indiana.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
And finished off by Oubre.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
Smith with it, now defended by Oubre. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot is off. Now Washington takes it the other way. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
I thought the reserves were the difference in the game, Greg. I mean, a lot of the scoring came from the bench.
And Teletovic now top of the key. Shot clock at 2. Oubre, good. Oubre's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Gibson with the steal. Smith for 3. And that one's good. Smith's got 7 points.
Guys, you will not see too many of those kind of threes in transition.
It's stolen by Smith. And Smith with a clear path to the hoop. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
They get it back. Gibson with the steal. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance.
Already seizing control of this game.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Oubre dishes to Teletovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oubre can't get it to go.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
They set the pick. Passes it to Porter. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Porter's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. To the inside. There's the steal. Ohanen covered by Noah. Teletovic passes to Oubre. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Sims. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Over to the wing. Plenty of space. Chicago grabs the miss. Noah's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Mirotic throws it down.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Oubre. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's Chicago leading by 14. And don't go away. We'll be
2K16.
And an exciting young backcourt in Washington with John Wall and Bradley Beal. Wall said that Beal is known for his appetite.
When we go out to eat, he gets like 2 meals. And like some people eat 1 meal and the second meal you'll get to go home. He really finishes 2 meals at one time, and it'd be like, dog, there's no way you about to eat that. So he likes to eat a lot, and he does a great job finishing it.
Do you think John Wall going with an almost entirely new group here? Taj Gibson's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Portis. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Dunleavy. And Smith subbed in for Brooks. So on the floor for Washington, Oubre out there with Mirza Teletovic. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Wall. Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pacers was just a man on a mission. He had 67 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
That's good.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Here's Rose. 6 points for him. Smith, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Oubre kicks to Teletovic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Butler dishes to Smith. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Joakim Noah's checked in for Derrick Rose. They set the pick. And it's Wall in the corner. Off target with his 3. The Bulls leading by 14. Butler kicks to Smith. Wall with the steal. Gibson with the steal. Back to Mirotic. Wall against Smith. Noah, the pass to Mirotic. Down low. And it's Smith that time on the assist from Mirotic. And it's now 23 points for Smith.